I'm Nige.
And I'm Anders. Welcome to the review. We're going big today, aren't we, Nige?
Yeah, it's looking forward to it, but it is a big one. We've got two winter warmers, what I call they're just the sort of beer that you have. You'll just have the one, nice warming. We've got McEwens Champion, which is 7.3. This is the weaker one we're doing.
Now, let me just say that we have off camera had plenty of these. We'll come back to it, but it's never the weakest one, is it?
No, that's always the strongest.
It's always the strong one, the finisher.
Not by much, but we've also got Old Rodger, which is coming in at 7.4. They're both darker, strong ales, full-bodied. So thoroughly looking forward to these.
Yeah. Well, well, come on, let's not hang about.
Let's get beer can. Let's get it into the
get these poured.
Oh.
Now, I had a quick look into the history of McEwens. They started off up in Edinburgh. William McEwen's Fountain Brewery became Scottish in Newcastle, went Heineken, and now it's part of Marston's or adjacent to Marston's. And as far as I remember, it still tastes good. So Marston's haven't had too much input by the sounds of it.
No, I think it's pretty much still run quite independently.
Oh, immediately. Even the glass, as you can see, is nowhere near my nose, but that caramel sweet aroma is just lifting itself up from the glass. Oh,
it's looking like a bit like you can just see in the beer can. I'm picking up the lightness. It's almost that really rubiness to the.
Yeah, there we go. That's mine. Lovely.
Oh, this smells glorious.
It's an old fave, isn't it? It even smells chewy.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
You can smell alcohol on it, as well as the sweetness.
Yeah.
It's almost like a dark, chewy toffee sweetie.
It is, yes.
Anyway, I'm going in. I've been looking forward to this all day.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Chin chin. Ah. The start fools you a bit. The start doesn't have that aroma. It doesn't reflect the aroma you're getting.
No.
Towards the end, it really seduces you, and you get that. You get a real big hit of that sweet, like you say, toffee caramel.
Well, it's not a syrupy sweetness. It's not at all.
No.
I mean, this is a Scottish heavy, which is never huge on the hops, but big on the malt flavors.
Yeah,
and that's what we're getting here.
Now you see, we've been to pubs in Scotland, and I've asked for pints of heavy, but I don't know if I've ever really known what they are.
In Scotland, you got 60 shilling, there's 70, 80, 90 shilling beers. Now, those shillings actually related to the duty that used to be paid on the barrels of beer, and it depended on the strength. And a pint of heavy tended to be something like 80 or 90 shilling beers. Your 60 shilling was your light, your mild, or something like that, and your everyday beer, which sometimes called heavy. It was just a stronger beer. A wee heavy was something that was stupidly strong, which is something more like this.
Yeah.
But you can't see it here, but the light's hitting it from me from the other end, and it's just such a glorious.
It is. If I lift mine up, I think if I lift mine up,
yeah,
in front of that light, you can see that rubiness coming through.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a rather gorgeous colour. And I stuck mine in the fridge for 3/4 of an hour just to take the top off.
Mine's been out all day. It's room temperature. I'm having mine at room temperature from a cold part of the kitchen, but it's still.
Yeah. Again, it's interesting comparing this to whatever we're going to do next, the old Rodger. Like I say, we did a session, didn't we? Pre videoing, where we did 4.
No, we did 3 in a row.
We did 3 in a row. That's right. Yes. I think I had in my head that we were going to try 4.
No, I think
wait. Yeah.
What it was, this started the whole thing. During lockdown, I contacted Anders and says, or I text messaged you and said, Nigel's big boy challenge, wasn't it?
That was it, yes.
And there was 3 strong beers, and that was the strongest one out of the 3 dark ales.
Yeah.
I said, what we'll do, we'll book it all 3 beers, we'll sit down, we'll drink them all, and we'll talk rubbish about beer.
Yeah.
And we did that for quite a while, and eventually we started videoing it. But at the end of the year, we got our favourite beers, and we couldn't tell them apart. So we thought, I know what we'll do. We'll sit down and we'll drink 2 or 3 of them in a row and see if that can distinguish the two winners apart.
That's right.
And it didn't. It just got horribly drunk.
Yeah. But it is interesting to sit down and actually work out the difference between these very similar beers, but they do have differences.
No, I'm getting a bit licorice in this, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's actually a lot lighter than it looks.
When it first hits on the tongue, I think you're right. It is quite light, and it still goes down light, but it's just that density of flavour which gives an impression of.
The alcohol is very much not hidden.
Right, we're back. We've taken a bit of a break. You need to when you're drinking this sort of thing. You can't do it too long. It's luscious, isn't it?
Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it. Like I said, this is a winter warmer, sitting by the fire, reading the paper, reading a book, just sipping this.
It is. It's like it's a right warm hug, isn't it?
My only criticism of this would be that the alcohol really does taint the back end flavour with this a little bit.
You think? Okay.
But
hypercritical. That is hypercritical.
I'm nitpicking. I have enjoyed this.
I
do like that beer.
It's a great beer. There it was. Gone.
All gone.
So we're going to move on to the Marston's Old Rodger.
The stronger one.
Yeah. This is going to be fun, isn't it?
I'll put beer cam on.
Do that. So again, we're going with a 7.5 beer, Old Rodger. It's
7.4 actually.
Sorry, beg your pardon. Yeah. The recipe for this has been around, I believe, for about 500 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
From somewhere around the Burton area. And I'm presuming that the Marstons have just found this and decided to try and make it good. Or make, it would be good in the first place.
Well, again, this has got a nice, very deep red hue to the.
Oh, this is.
Beer cam's not really picking that up, but it's got such a deep red hue to this.
Honestly, I'm getting a dark copper from this.
Not much. Oh yeah, not much in the aroma.
No, there isn't. There is something there.
Nothing.
There's something there, but I'm not quite sure what that is. Very light Vanilla? No, not vanilla.
Oh yeah, I'll just get. It's so different from the McEwens because it's the sweetness you're getting off that is so faint and light. Where the McEwens one was in your face. Anyway, I'm going in because I can't wait.
Chin chin.
Cheers. God, that's so different.
You know what? It's not that much difference, but we talked about the toffee, sweet toffee taste in the McEwens. That's happening here as well on the Marstons.
But you're not getting
in that syrupy way. You know, we said that McEwens wasn't syrupy. I'm getting that syrupy taste with Marstons. Are you getting that?
You say you are getting a syrupy taste.
I
know what you mean. It is there, but
yeah,
what you're not getting is with this. There's that alcohol hit.
You aren't getting that. I'll give you that,
because that extra sweetness is just keeping that at bay. Interesting.
It is, isn't it? I love dissecting beer.
Oh, I like drinking beer. Oh,
again, I've gone for sip 2. That syrupiness
is
gone.
Yeah, I was aware of it at the start, but it's dissipating. That's a good word, isn't it? Dissipating.
Very good, very good. Wow, this is quite nice. I'm a little.
You've not had this one before, have you?
No, I haven't. No.
No.
Have you?
Yes, I've had both. I mean, I get this. This is widely available in the Midlands.
Okay.
I can't remember where I bought it. It might have been B&M Bargains, actually.
Okay.
Can't remember where I got it. But I get this. Yeah, I see this around in a fair few places.
This is not what I was expecting. I'm a little bit. I think I've got a thing against Marston's, is what I'm trying to say. Ringwood beers used to be the creme de la creme in this area.
Yeah.
Marston's took over, and they're really not what they used to be. But this, I'm surprised by. It really is quite delicious.
It is. It's a meal. You should have this as part of your 5 a day, I think.
Yes, I'm sure.
Perhaps not with breakfast.
Right, so we've taken a big break. We had to take a big break because these are strong. Let's face it. They should be savoured and not rushed.
And we have savoured them.
Yeah.
Anders has probably savoured it more than I have.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Pace-wise.
But honestly, I'm absolutely astounded by this. We've done McEwens Champion a lot because we like it. It's a great beer. It really is. You've had Old Rodger before.
I like this, and this has got. I must say, this has got nicer and nicer. It's been better the further down the glass go. I must say, at the end, I'm getting a bit of nuttiness, I think, from the beer. Now, it's just the depth. It's lovely.
Bit of almond.
Ooh.
Almond. That's what I'm getting.
Oh, I see what you mean.
You said nutty. I said almond. We've got that.
Yeah.
So, and I'm so surprised by this because Marston's, they're in the same sort of ballpark as far as I'm concerned as Shepherd Neame.
No, I don't see them as that because their base level beers are a bit better than Shepherd and Neame.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, but I've seen them destroy Ringwood Brewery, so
I know. I've seen a bit of deterioration in the Witchwood stuff as well.
yeah. But I have to say, this magnificent.
It is.
So, Nige, if you had to pick one of them, which would you go for?
Oh, Rodger. It's smoother. You haven't got that alcohol hit you get afterwards. McEwens Champion I love because I'm actually Scottish, so I've got a bit of
Bonding. You've bonded. There's a link.
Bonded with McEwens, yeah. But Old Rodger, the smoothness of it, and it's like I said, it's got smoother and smoother as I've gone down that.
I would say that I was a big fan of the McEwens. Still am. It's a great beer. Never tasted the Old Rodger before. First mouthful, syrupy. I thought, ooh. But as you said, as we've gone on, it's got less syrupy. It's slightly lighter, and I would pick Old Rodger over the McEwens as well.
Yeah.
So we have there
a
definitive answer as to which one you should choose.
But both I quite like.
Both are excellent. Both are excellent.
But if you get Old Rodger, go for it. You won't be disappointed. It's lovely.
You won't. So we're going to leave it there. Like, comment, subscribe. Until the next time. Goodbye.
Goodbye.